Hello students, in this video we discuss the potential energy formula. That means we derive the formula for potential energy. We take very simple example and we derive the general formula for getting potential energy. In previous video we have seen so many examples for potential energy, and we also know that the potential energy of an object may be due to its position, state, or configuration. In this way, here in this example, we take one simple example: a body which got potential energy due to change in its position. Let us say a body of mass m is on the ground. Now it is taken to certain height h, right? So here we have lifted an object from ground to height h, right? We take this example and derive the formula for potential energy. We know that energy cannot be measured directly. Energy is always measured in terms of work done. And we see in this example, what is the work done by us? We calculate the amount of work done by us, then that becomes the energy, potential energy stored in the object. So the formula for work done is given as force into displacement, right? Here displacement of the object is very clear. It is displaced to a height h. That's okay. What about force? How much force we applied in bringing the body from ground to certain height? This is a question. Here, actually, why the body is on the ground? Because it is attracted by gravitational force. Gravitational force is acting on the body and keeping it on the ground. To move it upwards, what we have to do? We have to apply the same amount of force in opposite direction so that it moves upwards. So what you call the gravitational force acting on a body, it is called as weight. You have studied in your lower classes that the weight of the object is given as m into g, which is we called as gravitational force acting on a body. So we need to apply the amount of force equal to the weight of the body in opposite direction so that we can lift the object upwards, right? So here we got force as mg, which is equals to weight of the body. Now the work done becomes force into displacement. Force is mg, displacement is h. So work done becomes mg h. You can see here, this is the amount of work done, and the same amount of work done is stored in the form of potential energy, because by taking the object to certain height gives the object potential energy. How much potential energy? That potential energy is equals to the amount of work done in taking the body to that height. So here we have calculated the amount of work done as mgh. So the potential energy stored in the body also becomes mgh, right? So this is the general formula you can remember to finding out the potential energy of an object which is at certain height h from the surface of the ground. We see one general example problem, usually given directly formula based problems. Here the problem says a body of mass 1 kg is taken to a top of building height 10 meters. What is the potential energy of the body? Here the body of mass 1 kg is taken to 10 meters height. Now we need to calculate the potential energy. When it is taken to some height, it possesses potential energy, and we can calculate that potential energy using the formula mgh. And the question may be asked in some other way like this also. amount of work done in taking the body to that height. So anyway, we calculate the amount of work done, that is equals to the potential energy of the body. What is the general formula here? To finding the potential energy, mgh is the formula, where m is the mass of the body, which is 1 kg, h is the height, which is 10 meters, g means it is acceleration due to gravity, whose value equals to 9.8 meter per second square. So by all substituting here, you will get 98 joules. So the answer is 98 joules. It is the potential energy of the body as well as work done. The same answer is for both potential energy as well as amount of work done in bringing a body to that height. Like this, simple problems are asked on potential energy concept. Thank you.